So can you tell me a little bit about, there's a carrier that's going to get the connectivity suite. Can you tell me, what can you say about it?
Well, what I can say is that the connectivity solution will be putting on this aircraft for this airline will be a complete connectivity suite, not just GSM, not just Wi-Fi, not just connected apps from the IFE, but the combination of all on a total Thales system solution and on an airframe where connectivity hasn't been prevalent. So I think it's going to be first in a couple areas and really serve as the pinnacle or the example of what can be done. So whereas the industry and the airlines to date have done what they can with elements of connectivity, this will, I think, bring it together. And I think be an excellent example for all airlines and what they can do with connectivity on any aircraft platform. So we're excited about it, and we'll be excited about saying more about it when we in the airline and the OEM are ready to.
Okay, and it harnesses obviously Swift Broadband, which is
Yes.
Thales's essentially, would you call it your entry point to connectivity? Is that?
Yeah, I'd say it's foundational to our current strategy.
Yeah.
We think it's the right entry point for airlines today and for the foreseeable future until other technologies mature. You can do a lot with Swift Broadband, and we can support both cockpit and the cabin all in one system, which we think is a very compelling argument for Swift Broadband. We can do it on a global basis. So for long-range carriers that are looking to maximize their investment across cabin and cockpit to minimize the weight, fuel impact of that equipment, Swift Broadband is an excellent solution. And by combining that with our applications we're developing, we can get a lot out of that bandwidth. And we're excited about this new opportunity that we've embarked on with this airline, and we think it'll be a great example for the industry.
And you were saying earlier that you expect an announcement in May around the Hamburg show?
Yeah, we've concluded the arrangement, and we assume or hoping that with the airline we can talk more about what we're doing together in
and
that
then
time frame.
Can you just talk to me a little bit about Oman then, and what's kind of making Oman special these days?
Well, Oman, with their new A330 aircraft, has a really state-of-the-art cabin in a number of respects. They have our i5000 IFE system with a pretty large suite of applications, including connected applications, connected to the Airbus ALNA connectivity solution using on-air services. So it's a nice integrated package of IFE and connectivity. They also have broadcast live satellite TV that uses a Rockwell system integrated with our IFE. So I think it serves as a good example of how Thales can work with and bring together as an integrator best-of-class technology from other large providers like Airbus and On Air and Rockwell to make a complete IFE and cabin connectivity package.
Obviously, Airbus has taken a Swift Broadband approach also, so you guys are kind of in the same mindset in that regard as Airbus. And Boeing has not yet defined what it's doing, but it appears that it is also moving in that direction.
Yeah, I think Airbus and Boeing, to some extent, are validating what we talked about during the press conference, which is the realization that Swift Broadband has a lot to offer, and it's here today, and it's well supported, and therefore it's a technology we should all embrace. And I think that endorsement by the airframe manufacturers bodes well for airlines and for us and for other companies that are involved with broadband like On Air. I think there's a lot we can collectively do together to help airlines.
Okay, great. Thank you.